What's up? It's your boy Kevin to turn on this motherfucking YouTube shit. Wow, what the fuck?
What's up? It's your boy Kevin on YouTube shit. Hey man, we are Lit that teeth, man. Turn. To motherfucking day. You're hitting outside. Big crip in it. Gang, you're hitting outside shit, man. Free Palestine, free Congo, Russia, do your thing, and Texas. Stand the fuck up. Each day is a new day to be a better version of yourself. Never let somebody bring you down. Always fight back. Never let somebody tell you who you are, but also never put yourself in a position you don't belong. Let's stay humble. Let's get on a revolution on the movement. Keep Yahweh first. Coming to you as a black Hebrew Israelite, as a real Jew. We out here. Alright. Boom. Today, to motherfucking day. You're hooding outside. Big crip in it. Gang, you're hooding outside shit, man. Gang. So y'all know what's been going on in these streets, man. So, this is in Louisiana. Crip. You know what I'm saying? In the swamps. In that boot, nigga. Crip, so some inmates had escaped from jail. First off, I want to say, fuck 12. You know, when I go to jail, man, I'm looking for every escape passage way out that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I really wasn't going to really watch this video, but almost all the people in jail done got caught. You know what I'm saying? And then one of the inmates did a video. He became famous. His mama was in jail before him. It's a video about that shit. And we gonna kind of learn how did they escape. This shit is crazy, man.
Just 2 of the 10 men who escaped from jail in Louisiana remain at large after authorities captured 3 more inmates this week. Here's the latest on the situation as of May 27th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Louisiana State Police announced Monday that Jermaine Donald, Leo Tate, and Lenton Van Buren were apprehended 10 days after escaping from Orleans Parish Prison. Donald, who was originally jailed on charges of second-degree murder and a number of other crimes, was arrested in Texas along with Leo Tate, who had been in custody on burglary and firearms charges, according to a statement from the Louisiana Attorney General. The 2 were arrested by the Texas Department of Public Safety just north of Houston during a traffic stop. Van Buren, who was serving time for firearms and parole violation charges, was apprehended in Baton Rouge, Louisiana after a concerned citizen called in an anonymous tip. He was found sitting on a bench near a department store. Authorities are still searching for the final 2 inmates, Derek Groves and Antoine Massey. Groves was convicted of second-degree murder and attempted second-degree murder in October. Massey was facing charges for a number of violent crimes and allegedly threatened to shank a maintenance worker, Sterling Williams, if he did not help the inmates escape. Authorities have described the remaining 2 inmates as extremely dangerous and have noted that they could be anywhere. This is a developing story. Follow Brute for more updates.
Five of 10 escaped inmates are still at large, more than a week after breaking out of this facility by climbing through a hole they dug out behind a toilet. And more arrests over the weekend. Police say at least 9 people are charged with helping the prisoners escape or evade authorities, including a jail plumber, Sterling Williams. He's accused of turning off the water before the inmates ripped the toilet from the wall.
The man was literally just doing his job.
Williams' defense attorney, Michael Kennedy, says his client is not guilty.
The toilet's overflowing. He goes and he turns off the water, as is his duty as the jail plumber. And that was the end of his part of this.
As the manhunt continues, we got a behind-the-scenes tour of how AI is playing a major role.
We've already helped find 2 of the subjects.
Brian Lagarde runs a nonprofit called Project NOLA, a network of 200 facial recognition cameras in New Orleans.
What was surprising was we just entered them into our facial recognition platforms. And then instantly, ding, 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 the alarms are going off.
New Orleans Police Superintendent Ann Kirkpatrick says hundreds of tips are pouring in, and they've executed nearly 40 search warrants, resulting in the arrest of several people they say were helping the fugitives while in hiding.
We have gone to places with warrants where we know we just missed them.
The person in charge of the jail, Orleans Parish Sheriff Susan Hudson, is coming under fire for security failures and her handling of the investigation.
I'm not out to finger point, I'm out with a mission.
This, as yet another jailbreak in a different state facility, was reported last week.
So this one of the escapees. First thing I want to say, fuck 12. I would never react to this video because, you know what I'm saying, these people was on the run. But I heard that almost all the people who escaped got caught. Damn. That's some real nigga shit. I wish they would have stayed free. You know what I'm saying? Damn. I was in custody for. They let my ass out of jail when I went, bitch. Ain't no damn way you catch my ass on camera. That's where I was in Orleans Parish from. Okay. But before I was in Orleans Parish, I was in a jail called St. Tammany Detention. Alright? St. Tammany jail here, man. St. Tammany Parish. This is a parish. Orleans and St. Tammany. Okay. Today, what I want to talk about is that I was on second-degree kidnapping, second-degree rape, domestic abuse pattern involving strangulation, domestic abuse pattern, violation of protected order, right? So that's why you're in jail. Right here, Diamond White, that's her name. This is a district attorney drop form right here. And she's not a child, she's an adult, a full adult. I was dating this woman. This is a legalized affidavit saying all allegations against me is false. All allegations against me is false. I don't know if you escaped and was going to help your case. You know, they might try to keep for another charge. But they probably wasn't listening to this nigga. November the 10th of 2024. Okay. So I was in September, right? And I was on a regular domestic charge, right? So they put a parole hold on me because I was on a domestic charge. So that being said is that once that occurred, free all the real niggas in jail, man. Fuck all the goofy shit. Lightning locked up for no reason. So once I got in Orleans Parish jail, all right, I have from the district attorney's office this woman who said that I initially raped in another parish in Orleans Parish. It's the same woman here. It's not different females. It's the same grown woman, not a child, a grown woman. Okay, she did the same thing in Orleans Parish, right? Correct. So they're trying to think you're a kid. The system is corrupted. Okay. When they got you arrested. Right. All allegations against me is false. And she even saying it, you know, she let us know the truth that I never did this. I never hit her. I was nowhere around her. Nothing. Fuck 12, fuck the jail system, fuck all them pussy ass things. That's what she did. She did. You know what I'm saying? Another thing too, once I got into Orleans Parish, I was there for like 1 month or something like that.
Okay, a lot went on as that time progressed. Okay, if you was an innocent person, and you know the judges and they know that this person is saying that all the charges that you're on that you did not do, why was you still in jail? Louisiana,
because they're making money out of you.
In the world,
Yep.
for putting black people away.
Yep. Because they're making money out of you.
In my younger life, I'm not gonna lie, I was causing problems. I was young. My daddy got killed when I was 7 years old. My mom had to raise 4 children by herself, so I had to find a way to try to help my mother. You feel what I'm saying? But as time went on, the person that I once was, I'm not that person. That's not who I am. I have a 3-year-old son. I have an 18-year-old daughter that graduated yesterday. Supposed to be. At the end of the day,
You can't be in jail forever,
people
right?
understand that they see that I'm on the names. I have a heart. People that know me know that at the end of the day, I am a good person. I'm asking for help from the world, from Meek Mills, Lil Wayne, Young Boy, Donald Trump. I'm asking for these people. I couldn't even get a lawyer. I couldn't even
I don't think, I think you're asking the wrong people for help.
all in this parish jail. They say that I broke out. I didn't break out. I was let out. My name was Antonie Massey. The guy who said that I threatened him with a shank, the maintenance guy. How could I threaten you with a shank? You can't come around me. You're a maintenance. You cannot come on the till without a daddy being behind you. Because if they just let you on the till, you could be persuaded to bring drugs or anything like that. How can I threaten you to kill you? And why you didn't notify the people, the police, that if I did threaten you, you never did that. Like, you flat out lied on me. You really flat out lied on me. And I want to let the media know that from the straight tattoos in my face and that nature, of course they're going to believe Sterling. You know what I'm saying? I never told Sterling nothing. I'm willing to take a lie detector test and everything behind that. But that's another subject.
We know, gang.
Parents is one of the corruptest jails.
They tell like every black nigga up they can find, nigga.
Corruptest jails in the state of
I'm glad you got a chance to free
Why
them.
was I even incarcerated with a woman saying that this never happened? This is this woman's name. This is the charge. That's discrimination. This is all the shit that ain't happening. Why was I in all these parents? Why was I even in jail? That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. That's why I left the jail. And they have a lot more brothers that's innocent just like me. That's trying to prove they're innocent. That's why
We
they
know. They tell like everybody up, nigga, for nothing. So they make money out of us.
These people are corrupted.
Corrupted as fuck.
Talking to St. Tammany and telling St. Tammany they gonna send us behind this and telling St. Tammany if they can't get me, St. Tammany gonna get me. You see what I'm saying? Behind a woman that's a grown adult that never stated that I ever raped her. They have a detective that's over the case.
Is it the KKK, man?
Trying to pursue charges on me because of my prior history. Who I was in the past is not who I am today. So I'm asking for the media. I don't even have a lawyer to help me. I'm asking for help. That's why I ran. You feel me? I'm a grown man, man. I have kids. I have a mother. I have a baby mother. My children mother. Like there's a lot going on. And that's why I ran. I need help. You feel what I'm saying? Orleans Parish and St. Tammany is one of the corruptest
All
parishes.
y'all can do is give y'all prayers, man. Pray to God get y'all free, man, because
All type of stuff going on in
this system is corrupted, gang.
They don't care
These
about
white people are dead in jail.
Louisiana. This is something that needs to go under a federal investigation.
Yeah.
What's going on? How they having cases? Why Antonie Massey was in jail if the woman, the victim, the wrong woman, not a child, the wrong woman stated that he never raped her, he never beat her, was nowhere in her presence. This is the affidavits on the thing right here.
And they are trying to say she a kid.
Drop form from the district attorney office.
That's some fucked up ass shit.
Just look at it's legally dated.
That's what I'm saying. You don't got to be famous for you to get fucked over. They fucking over regular people every day. They just don't have the voice or the money on. Yeah, Donald Trump ain't finna help shit. Damn.
Experience.
Hey, shout out to Mandu. I guess this dude been doing some research on some of this shit, man. And they said that his mama was on a parole hearing in 2023. And this dude right here popped up to talk to his mama about the shit in the parole hearing. So we finna see what the fuck going on.
My name is Antonie Massey. I'm asking for help. I was one of the ones that was let out on East Paris jail on May the 16th or May the 15th, 2025. So please, Meek Mills, Donald Trump, Lil Wayne, please help me.
Now, chances are you've already seen that clip of him asking Donald Trump and Lil Wayne for
You're
help.
the wrong people to be asking for help.
Help will be coming, but see,
Me
we
either.
have something
You're the
else
wrong people.
for you tonight, and that is that we actually covered this man's mother's parole hearing from
He should have.
2023.
That was his
She
help
was
right
locked
there
up
when
for
he got out,
second-degree
nigga.
murder, and guess who makes an appearance at that parole hearing to speak on her behalf? The one and only. Now, with that, let's jump in.
My name is Shakita Maria Massey. My DOC number is 614444. First, before I get
This is
started,
mom.
we have lots of folks who joined us today. Sydney Houston.
Don't y'all see how deep this shit gets, man? Like, if you just look,
Here in
it's
the
some
room with
weird
us
shit
this
going
morning,
on,
let
bro.
me just
Sure.
read off the list. We have Robert Thomas, Jennifer Coleman, Deborah Nicholson, Estani Massey, Desiree Morgan, Sierra Stewart.
The police probably was already looking at her son when he got on this phone call. That's probably why he locked up.
My name is Antoine Massey.
William Russell,
Oh,
Rachel
shit.
Connor, Grace Bronson, and Anna Lewis. So we have a room full of folks here. That's important today. So let me just read the information and then we'll get started with you.
That's his son. Her son's
So
name.
you're Chiquita Massey, DOC 614444. You're here seeking commutation of your sentence. You're sentenced in Orleans Parish, July 2013 to 20 years for manslaughter.
20 years for
Is that information
manslaughter?
correct? Yes, ma'am. Mr. Rocha. Thank you, Madam
Mr.
Chairman.
Roaches?
Miss
What the fuck going on?
Cam Ford. Yes, ma'am. Miss Cam Ford.
This old cracker got dementia.
Right. Madam Chairman, fellow board members. Before us this morning, we have Chiquita Maria Massey, DOC number 614444. Ms. Massey, I have a presentation this morning. If any of the information is incorrect, it is correct, okay? Yes, sir. Mr. Chiquita.
Well, you too damn old to be on this fucking shit, bitch. Get your old ass on somewhere. Go to retirement. Locking up black niggas and shit. Like this slavery and shit. Get your goofy ass old crack ass on somewhere.
To the many charge of manslaughter. The original charge at the time of her arrest on April 28, 2010 was second-degree murder. She was sentenced 20 years at hard labor at DOC and received all jail credits for time served from the date of arrest. Ms. Massey has been incarcerated for 12 years and approximately 9 months as of today. She is currently 50 years old. At the time of her offense, she was 38. Ms. Massey, it is my understanding that you were selling drugs on the streets of New Orleans when a man came up and robbed you of the proceeds from your drug dealing. Is that correct? Yes, sir. It is also my understanding that you solicited 2 of your cousins and a friend of theirs, a guy by the name of, and they called this guy 50 to get your money back from Carlos Jackson. Is that correct? Yes, sir.
So they trying to say she got robbed when she was selling drugs.
On April 27, 2010.
I was outside selling drugs and Carlos Jackson walked up to me, robbed me, and I asked him to spare my life, and he said he just wanted the money.
Damn.
And he ran off. I left the scene, went home. On my way home, I was calling everybody, letting everybody know I got robbed. When I got to the house, my cousins pulled up and told me, get that car with them, we was flying back to the scene. We went back down.
One second. Did you solicit your cousins or cousins offer to help you?
It's breaking up, sir.
I said, did you solicit help from your cousins, or did your cousins offer to assist you in your situation?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's correct.
So they're trying to say, did she offer the help? Did they offer the help, or did she ask for help?
So when I got back in the car, I got in the car with them. We went back to the scene of the crime, and someone went called
Look at this old ass motherfucker in the back about to go to sleep.
And we got out of the vehicle, and when we got out of the vehicle,
These motherfuckers too damn old to be doing this shit, nigga. Hanging niggas.
Shots was fired.
They hate their job. Look at these motherfuckers.
And they told me, start the car. We started the car. And we pulled up. I pulled up.
The only one I like is the black lady. And she probably just writing down everything she's saying.
Do you regret making that decision that day?
Yes. 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 Okay.
Damn.
Your co-defendant were Mason McDonald, Blaine McDonald, and Alvin Jackson. All of your co-defendants also pled guilty, and the McDonald, and I suppose the two McDonald gentlemen, Blaine and Bryson, were your cousins. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
They got 15 years.
Damn.
And Alvin Jackson, and this is the guy they call 50. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Got 20 years.
Damn.
Yes, sir.
As of my report, it was done in 2020. Are all three of your defendants still incarcerated?
No, sir. One of them is home. The other one is still in. The other two are still incarcerated.
And which one has been thrown?
I think it's Brian McDonald.
Okay. So basically, the gentleman that got 20 years said Alvin Jackson is still incarcerated.
Yes, sir. To my knowledge, yes, he is.
This offense is the only conviction on Miss Massey's criminal record. She has 2 other arrests, but all the charges for those arrests have been either.
Why she look like Crip Mac's wife, bitch?
Opposition.
Does anybody notice that? She look like Crip Mac's wife. That I forgot her name.
All claimants and parole cases in their jurisdiction. There is no other opposition from the legal community in Warning. Miss Massey has never been on parole supervision or probation. So there's virtually no opposition to the request for clemency by Miss Massey. Miss Massey has a low risk assessment. She has a low assessment.
Her name Massey. And look at Sonya Massey.
Work release program, Washington Parish. Tell us exactly what your current job is.
Amen. Say, man. Y'all got to look deeper than within.
I wash dishes for them.
Her name was Lisa Massey.
For the second job.
That lady name was Sonya Massey, the one who died by racist police.
A very trusted, I see.
Yes, sir.
Miss Massey has started 450 days of time. Program she completed. Celebrate recovery.
That nigga like he about to pass out.
Re-entry. Parenting.
Somebody get his crack in some motherfucking retirement.
Months 1 and 2. Strengthening families. Understanding and reducing anger.
These the motherfuckers we got.
Tell us about getting it right. Put that all about.
Making orders for black people.
You complete a program. Getting it right. Tell us what that is. What kind of program that is.
Come here, your old ass.
The programs that they offer to you is basically helping you with any situation that you're dealing with.
It's Massey. Evidently, we have a bad connection. Tell us about the program, getting it right.
I can't hear you. It's breaking up. He's breaking up.
Somebody need to get a bit of headphones.
Can you turn the volume up?
We just can't hear your old
She
ass.
says she can't come. She's by herself.
Okay, that's okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Tell me about getting it right. The program, getting it right.
It basically what it does is it asks you questions about what you're dealing with, and getting yourself together, getting yourself better organized.
What did you get out of the program?
Sir?
What did you get out of the program?
More skills, more knowledge, more wisdom to help me make better choices.
She said choices.
To help me express.
That's that country accent. Crip.
Okay, you also get a business scholarship academy.
Damn, bitch.
Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Any other program that you would like to mention that you got some significant information from?
Also, anger management, coping and dealing with anger skills. That's a phenomenal program. Celebrate recovery. Also, I became a mentor.
They picked the right one to get things out the escapees.
That's a phenomenal program because it does an inventory on yourself, and it helps anyone.
He got a whole
from
backstory.
A kid to adult in any situation express themselves and learn how to cope with skills. Also on a spiritual level.
Imagine if none of this would have happened. We would have never heard of any of this.
Programs that Ms. Massey has completed. She worked in the library at Louisiana Transition Women's April Bow. She taught.
Never forget Sonia Massey, man.
She graduated over 75 students every 6 months. She did so well that she elevated herself to the Orange Shirt Trustee status, which is the highest level of trustee at Louisiana Transition Center for Women. She maintained this status from 2018 to 2022 when she was transferred to the Washington Parish Work Release. Officer, can we turn up the volume?
Yes, sir. Did you ask if we can turn up the volume?
Yes, ma'am.
I believe it's as loud as it'll go on our end.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much.
Pussies.
And I'm going to repeat the last thing I said. She obtained Orange Shirt Trustee status, and she maintained that status from 2018 to 2022 when she was transferred to Washington Parish Work Release. According to the administration and staff at Louisiana Transition Center for Women, where she spent most of her time, she did not receive one disciplinary write-up from the time she arrived in 2013 to the time she left in 2022. Have you received any disciplinary write-ups in 13 years of space?
No, sir.
Since I have a staff at Washington president, would you like to make any comment, remark, or observation about Ms. Massey?
Yes, sir. She's been with me in this program for about 7 months.
Damn.
And she has been excellent as an offender goes. She has done her job. She has been an inspiration.
You know what I'm staying in that funky ass jail.
She's on Bible studies. They go to her for prayer and just wisdom. She's been great in there, and I think she hasn't had any issues with me either. She's not been written up since she's been here, and her job is very impressed with her work as well.
Thank you so much. And you know, would you please give us your name for the record?
Sergeant Misty May. I'm the Women's Work Release Director.
Thank you.
Goofy ass don't even know who the fuck you talking to. Cue ball head ass.
Ms. Massey has an excellent transition plan. She
You
has
need to get this nigga some
company
motherfucking
in Monroe,
hearing aid and
Louisiana,
fucking
and also in secondary employment.
Renton, bitch. Speed this nigga up a little bit.
She is secured a residency with Kingdom Recovery House, with Ms. Gita Bass. And do you know exactly which job you're going to take, Ms. Massey?
If the law say the same, I would like to work both of them.
Okay. And how long do you plan to stay with the Kingdom Recovery House?
Until she's able to help me find a place of my own. Because I'm still going to relocate to Monroe. I'm going to stay in West Monroe.
Then you're going to relocate to West Monroe.
Yeah, I think the dude who got locked up and escaped, he gonna come on and speak for his mama in a few.
That's a state re-entry facilitator, the same facility. She also has a letter from the state.
His mama facing second-degree murder. Now they want to let her son out. You see how the feds be trying to fuck over niggas? You know what I'm saying?
We have over 35 letters and notes of thank you from our students at Celebrate Recovery classes, telling us with the inspiration and with help this class is giving them in their roadmap to recovery.
So I guess they were trying to say that the dude who robbed her, she got robbed. They got some help. They end up, I guess the dude who robbed her ended up dying. And they trying to say she got second-degree murder.
Massey, I see you have 4 children. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Do you still have contact with them?
Yes, sir.
Oh, have a
this
good
is
relationship?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Hey, I don't see any other questions. Sydney Houston joined us by Zoom. We'd like to hear from.
I said they picked the right motherfucker.
Go ahead.
Hi, yes. I'm Sydney Houston. I am Chiquita Massey's supervisor at Delta Biscuit Company. I just wanted to say she's honestly a treat to work with. She keeps everyone so motivated and happy. I come in regularly and just I'm surprised by the amount of joy that she has throughout her day. And I think it'd just be a real shame to keep something.
Welcome to Turo. What can I
say? And I think it'd just be a real shame to keep something so inspirational and sweet and so well put together. Just keep it away. It'd just be a shame.
They said we'll give her out. We'll take her son. Shit.
Well, great. Thank you for sharing that. We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for being very silly. So, shame. I know that my mother says I need all my sisters.
Is that him? Oh shit, that's him.
That's it.
All right. I'm glad you're here. Thank you.
Oh, that's him.
All right.
I'm asking the chance.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy.
Miss Massey, before I turn it over to Miss Connor, is there a statement you'd like to make to us? Yes, ma'am. All right.
You do better off doing after Kim K.
Jackson's family for the pain that I placed upon them. I would like to apologize
Kim K to help
to
your ass out at this point.
my children for the pain I placed upon them. And the terror society. I'm sorry.
Damn.
All right, yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah.
Miss Connor.
Look at that cracker in the back. He don't give no fucks.
She has one more speaker.
He give no fucks.
It's not noted.
The nigga in the, you see that white dude in the back? He like,
Prepared to vote.
unless it just froze. Smoke gave no fucks.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. Miss Massey?
But these motherfuckers don't get no fucks. They gonna be at their bed sleeping good as fuck. Locking niggas up.
Miss Massey? Based upon excellent good time program, community service rendered your fellow offenders. I very often see offenders, and I had 35 offenders writing notes of thank you for service rendered to them. Excellent disciplinary conduct, positive remarks by the staff at Washington.
This motherfucker a robot.
Positive remarks by the staff from Louisiana Transitional Center for Women, and just an overall excellent performance while incarcerated. My recommendation is to recommend to the governor commute those sentence to 17 years with immediate parole eligibility.
Mr. O'Shea. Mr. Mirabal.
She's still crying. I don't know if he said anything good or not.
Ms. Massey, I agree with everything that Mr. Roche said.
Get this roach head ass nigga out the paint, bitch. So you understand what this motherfucker saying?
I totally agree with my colleagues. I think you're excellent and appreciate all the work that you've done for the other inmates. So
why they do this? Why they got this old motherfucker talking all what the fuck going on? You know, I got a jar of mayonnaise
And
in
I
this
agree
jar.
with my colleague based on the work that you've done. My vote is Ms. Massey on your behalf. We'll make a recommendation to the governor that your sentence be commuted to 17 years in which you can.
They said, we'll let you free, but we'll get your son, bitch. Body for body.
Washington, thanks for accommodating us. We're going to recess at 11:02. Thank y'all for coming today. Thank you.
Damn. Yeah, Lupe.
I'm begging you, son. I'm broken. Please, get in touch with Reverend Brown. Your grandfather, your 18s, your sister, somebody, and turn yourself in. I need you.
So that's her.
There you have it. They recommended to the governor to commute. The governor signed it, and she got out a good time just a month later, and now she has to go through this. Her son, who was there speaking on her behalf at her commutation hearing, now one might wonder how many years will it be until she can speak on his behalf at his parole hearing. He's facing 10 years alone for the aggravated escape charge, and the other charges about the essay and the DV. I know he claims he's sitting there holding the documents, the affidavit saying, I didn't do it, there's no victim. But for anyone who's been around the block long enough, who knows how law works, it don't work that way. You know how many parole revocation hearings we see here out of the state of Louisiana where someone gets locked up for doing the same thing to their girlfriend or ex-girlfriend, and how often they get up there and sign a petition saying it's not true. It happens all the time. It's a classic thing in DV cases, and they will prosecute without it. So anyone who's telling you on TikTok or otherwise, they don't know what they're talking about. But it's going to be a long time for him until he has a chance at parole, and that's assuming he gets out in one piece. His mother has a right to be fearful
because he famous as fuck now.
A tight spot.
The wolves
but my
alert.
empathy does not lie with him. He seems to have no difference for anybody. He has now a sister that is locked up in jail. His girlfriend, the one who actually had initially accused him of the charge, it's my understanding it's the same person, is locked up for helping him. And people are going down left and right.
Everybody know getting locked up.
Home he was in.
The person put the charge on locked up.
They say that it was a relative who wasn't there, who did not know he was in the house, and that it was actually a relative that called the police and said, I recognize the picture in the background. I know where he's at. The police went and raided that house, and he was no longer there. I was thinking, though, imagine if he had done that call when whoever let him in was asleep, because he was whispering. And I thought, wow, he's just, and I don't know what it is that's going on in his mind. The idea that he's already trying to frame it like he was let out of jail asking Donald Trump.
So not one, not two, not three, but
like
10 inmates escaped from New Orleans jail, and 9 are still on the run. And there's so many questions. Who helped them? How did this happen? Let's talk about it.
I'm glad he escaped for that little bit of time.
How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about 10 inmates escaping a New Orleans jail not very far from the French Quarter. So a lot of you guys are tourists. You want to go to New Orleans, you're going to be right there where these guys escaped. Now, they did find one person right there in the French Quarter, right next to a ritzy hotel. So I'm sure this guy had made some kind of contact with tourists, whether he spoke to them or not. He was probably within direct contact of these people. So very dangerous individuals. There's a lot of charges. We're talking about second-degree murder, a little bit of everything. These are not just guys, what AOC say, going to steal bread. No, these are some criminals, and they're dangerous. Now, there's so many questions. How did this happen physically? Well, I can show you better than I can tell you. Let's start with an article, and of course, this article and the next video we're going to watch will both be in the description. If you're on IG, Facebook, etc., visit a link in the bio, go to the corresponding article on the website. But without further ado, let's go ahead and read. The inmates were discovered missing during a routine head count conducted at 8:03 a.m. at the Orleans Parish Jail, according to the sheriff's office. They are believed to have escaped sometime just after midnight. The sheriff said that around 12:33 a.m., the inmates yanked the sliding jail cell door off the track, and at 1:01 a.m., they exited the jail after breaching a wall behind the toilet. Now, we're going to see the wall behind the toilet and all of that, but here's my question. How were they not noticed until 8:30 a.m. in the morning when they left at 1:01 a.m.? That's a big gap. Are there no guards outside? Are there no cameras? Motion detecting type of situations? Nothing.
I hope ain't gonna be no next time.
And were gone for that long.
I'll be too damn good to even get caught.
Do you know where you can go? In that amount of time, you can go very far. I don't know why the one guy was still in the French Quarter. I mean, what was he doing? Just sleeping right there? But anyway, the toilet and bolts were removed using toiletry items, the sheriff said, but didn't specify what the items were. They then scaled down the wall and ran across the interstate. Sheriff Hudson said it's believed the escapees received help from jail staffer deputies. Of course. I mean, like, that's just the reality of what that is. Now, look, there's more to the article, but here is where they were able to break free. You see this hole in the wall? I guess the picture is from the outside.
Hey, so niggas in jail, y'all see my video?
Right above that pipe right
Make
there.
a way out for a real nigga next time some shit happens.
Pipe right there. Okay. So I guess it wasn't no big bags that escaped for some pretty slim guys to fit through there. But that's enough of an exit if you're desperate enough. Okay, so this is behind the toilet. So they took the toilet off the wall, and I guess they realized, probably from peeking behind it, or just general knowledge, that right behind the toilet is outside. So if you're able to remove that, then you're able to get outside. That's kind of what it seems like to me. There's bars right there, of course, because they probably know about the ability of inmates to leave out right there. But I guess maybe the bars weren't enough for guys who were able to fit through it. Now, let's keep going here. This is going to be on Fox News. Let's see what they got to say about it. I think this is a report that came out a few hours ago. So they said 11 inmates escaped, but really it was 10. There was a mistake right there. And by the way, before we get into this, there's been a bunch of confusion and misinformation coming from them down there in New Orleans. So I think this is going to be about some incompetence happening at the actual jail, because you didn't know they were gone for hours, and then when you realize they're gone, you don't know the exact number of how many. It's already kind of a mess, but let's watch this.
Back to this massive story we're covering out of New Orleans, Louisiana. 11 escaped inmates There is a manhunt underway at this hour. We have a brand new statement in from the Attorney General of Louisiana. She says, quote, someone clearly dropped the ball and there is no excuse for this. I'm in communication with
fuck y'all dropped the
and
ball
the
on
LA
every
State
fucking thing
Police,
y'all
Louisiana
do.
State Police Superintendent Colonel Hodges. It's all hands on deck. The first priority in any escape must be the immediate capture of the inmates in coordination with state and local law enforcement. But that effort cannot come at the expense of timely notification to the public, which is also critical to keeping communities safe. My office will do whatever it takes to determine how this happened and make sure that it won't happen again.
I mean, what are you really going to do to stop it from happening again? You got to upgrade that jail, obviously, because there's no way they should have been able to escape and nobody knows until the morning. So all throughout the night, 2 a.m. go by, 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 8:30 a.m. Oops, we're missing a few.
I'm calling on a full investigation. This is beyond unacceptable. And once these offenders are back in custody, there must be real accountability. John, this as we have more brand new information that they do not have 2 of those back in custody. We were reporting, per their statement, that they had caught 2 and put back into jail 2 of these escaped inmates. They are now issuing a correction from the sheriff's office that only 1 inmate has been captured. There are 10 still on the run.
Yeah, that fellow was like I said, there's actually 9 on the run. They did catch 1 guy, so
they caught everybody by now.
But the original number of
They
11 was incorrect. It was really 10, now there's 9.
It's cooked.
In the French Quarter, had not gone that far. No idea where all of the other inmates went, if they stayed in the city or if they're trying to get out of the city.
They could probably
if it's some white people,
the
it would
entire
take them
state.
10 years.
It could be in Mexico somewhere because, listen, they didn't realize that these guys were gone until 8:30, but they left at 1 o'clock. They got the entire night to go wherever they want to go. Like, you could probably, if you get into a vehicle, you could probably go 400-500 miles in that period of time. And nobody knows where you are. You could be anywhere.
I mean, there's lots of places to hide in Louisiana. There's no question about that. But full-scale press, manhunt underway to try to get these inmates back. Because as you pointed out, Sandra, some of them are very dangerous. We don't know if they've managed to arm themselves since their escape. But you could bet, given what they were in jail for, that they are people that you don't want to encounter.
Okay, so a little more information here from the sheriff's office on the 1 captured inmate, Kendall Miles, currently back in custody. He's being rebooked at the facility for a new charge of what they're calling simple escape. The deputies found him hiding underneath a car at a local hotel on Royal Street. He was in a parking garage at the hotel, John. He was then transported back to the jail by the Louisiana.
He probably was in there sleeping. That's probably what he was doing. He might have been the homeless dude when he was out in the street.
State Police. The remaining individuals are still being actively pursued, and our deputies, in collaboration with local and state law enforcement, are working tirelessly to locate and return them to custody. The sheriff's office also says there will be a briefing top of the hour, about 16 minutes from now, in front of the Orleans Parish Sheriff's Office. That obviously will be a moment where we hope to get more information on the search for these inmates, John.
All right, we'll look forward to that.
All right, so there we go. That's what's happening with the 10 escaped inmates, 9 still on the run. You saw the little hole they were able to escape through.
How they get caught?
Behind the toilet, in the actual jail, they were able to get out. Scaled down the wall, ran across the interstate, and who knows where they are right now. They said, consider these guys to be armed and dangerous. Now, as I close, I want to say this. Yeah, they got to fix that jail, don't they? Because how are you going to escape?
Jail.
Nobody knows what's going on. Nobody sees
jail
you.
down to the ground.
You're not noticed until the morning count. Hey, we're missing a few guys. Where are they?
Them dumbass motherfuckers don't know what the fuck they doing half the time anyway. They just collecting checks from that motherfucker and harassing black
niggas. Again, if they've been gone for this long, because let's put it in a little bit more context. Okay, they weren't even noticed to be missing until 8:30 a.m., but they had left at 1:01 a.m. It's now about 5:30 p.m. So you're talking about the whole day then gone by. They will be probably on the run for weeks at this point. You might not catch them again. But I think that jail more certainly got to get upgraded. Let's get some motion detection software.
Burn that jail to the ground.
Let's get something,
Burn that jail to the ground.
Chain to a fence,
Burn that
something
jail to the
to
ground.
alert that
Free
you got
all
some
the niggas.
escapees
Fuck them.
getting up out of the jail. But I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? What's your opinion about this story? How do you think 10 guys escaped the jail at night, breaking through a wall, literally, and nobody knows anything until the morning when they do the job?
Build a whole militia. Fuck they talking
Is this, I mean, clearly inside job, but how do you think it was done?
They just escaped and got free. And
did the guards that were on duty just happen to go to sleep? Were they shopping on Amazon? Did the camera in front of they still stop working? That might be Epstein. But hey, it could have been the same thing right here.
Nigga,
like
the Epstein Island, Donald Trump case coming out soon.
Epstein people to say, y'all said the same thing. Is that what's going on here? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments below. You guys know where I'm at. This is really crazy. Clearly an inside job, but is there no oversight, no security on the outside?
Fuck them.
So if there was security on the outside, they had to be in on it.
Alright, we back. So like I said, man, if y'all look through the signs, man, and see through this shit, man, you can kind of see like how the system be like, you know what I'm saying? Fucking motherfuckers over to try to. It's like it's all up in the like the signs. You get what I'm saying? Like RP Sonya Massey. You get what I'm saying? Like Massey. So it's just like it's weird shit that be going on in the system that they can't hide. And when people be looking into it, do some research, they find it. Like it's another video out here if y'all look hard enough that. Man, it might be better than this video. Like, I kind of wish, but, you know, we already own it. But like I said, man, you know, when you in jail, man, you trying to find out every way to get the fuck out of that hellhole. Like, nobody want to be in jail. Like, I think the thing that, I don't think about that thing is the food. You get fed like 3 times a day, crip, nigga, like, and you get commissary. Other than that, bitch, nobody want to be around a bunch of niggas 24/7. I would have been done escaped if I was that motherfucker for years, you know what I'm saying, crip. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like that one dude said, like, that's even that nigga make it out that motherfucker, because, you know, shit, anything can happen. Shank, shivs, fights, you know what I'm saying? Goofy shit. So at the end of the day, man, I pray they all get released, you know what I'm saying? And I wish they would never got caught. Like, nigga, like, if you escape, you gotta have a good ass plan and never come back. But yeah, man, so that was that. Hey, man. Prayers out to the dudes, man, and the parents, because, you know, I really don't want them niggas locked up forever. You know what I'm saying? They out this bitch hood, you know, outside, big crip gang.
Hey, Dad, you know, dog, when we link up, dog, this shit be legendary. You know this instrumental, you the engineer on it, so Kodak everywhere.